Sketchy ass people, man. They do. They just legit do. I got 8 thoughts donating $8. Uh-oh. It says, how does that cod taste?
Got him!
This video is just from the heart, off the cuff. I felt inspired. I just watched the Act-Man's video on Modern Warfare 2 and why it was so awesome. If you don't know who the Act-Man is, I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description below. It's worth it, man. You gotta check his channel out. But I was watching his most recent video, why Modern Warfare 2 was so awesome. And it was a great video. I'm just thinking, like, dude, Modern Warfare 2 is, regardless of the problems and the issues it had with it due to the balancing and the fact there was no post-launch, you know, patches and whatnot, because Infinity Ward broke up with the fight with Activision and went on to start Respawn Entertainment and make Apex Legends, which still doesn't have a solo playlist, for sucking sake. But regardless of those issues, Modern Warfare 2 was so awesome, man. Just like Act-Man said, it was the greatest, in my opinion, Call of Duty. If you haven't played it and you never got to experience those times in Call of Duty, it's sort of like the Halo heydays. You know, it was just great. And so many people, right? A large, huge majority of people who were around back then playing Call of Duty, overwhelming will say that, yeah, that was and is, like, you know, regardless of the issues, regardless of, you know, the balance problems, that's what made it fun. And Act-Man's video goes into that, but that was the most fun. Like, it was just so much fun of a Call of Duty. And I don't understand why studios nowadays don't or wouldn't, like, try to, you know, emulate that. It's like, he had a great point in the video, and he mentioned that, you know what, the perk system, for example, and all the different guns, and like how nowadays, like, they're irrelevant. Like, honestly, every gun, regardless how ridiculous or overpowered it was in Modern Warfare 2, had a place in that sandbox shooter. And then he's mentioned about the perks as well. And the perks also all had to play. You could play Call of Duty, for example, Black Ops 4. You don't have to have perks. It's like, everything seems inconsequential. Nothing has any weight. And that's what really stirred me to make this video. It's like, nothing has any substance to it, man, these recent Call of Duties. Like, there is nothing that you equip that makes you feel like, oh, I'm a badass. I'm going to go out there and kick butt and take names. There is no, like, kill streaks or score streaks recently that make you feel like, oh my god, we're raining death. Like, where's the nuke? Where is the nuke? Modern Warfare 2, yes. I mean, like, there are ways, you know, it wasn't easy, but it felt attainable too. Like, you want to get the nuke, and that nuke ending game streak, kill streak, whatever you want to call it, was just, like, it felt so good the first time you ever got one. If you never got to achieve that, listen, like, you know, it is what it is. But now, what do you get? You get, like, oh, you get, like, a nuclear or whatever. Like, the game doesn't end. You have to get 30 or 25 gun streak, which really, it doesn't feel the same. Like, I know, for example, you want to get, you know, the freaking nuke. So what do you run? You ran the chopper gunner, you ran, the Harrier 7 kill streak, you ran the chopper gunner, and then you ran the freaking nuke, right? And if you could, like, you know, get that 7 kill streak, but it was hard to get that 7 kill streak, and then 11, and not get smoked while you're hiding out on your little laptop controlling the freaking, you know, chopper gunner, which also at the same time, the kill streaks did such awesome work, man. They were fun. Like, what do you have? You have the emergency airdrop, you have the Predator missile, which would actually have, like, a nice blast area where if you had a bunch of people hanging out in a certain area of the map, and you dropped them on them, it wouldn't, like, kill 1 or 2 people. It just sort of feels like Call of Duty nowadays. I think the best way I can put it, Call of Duty nowadays, it feels like it's castrated. It feels like it's lost its testosterone. It feels like it's lost its masculinity. It's just sort of like, I don't know, maybe it's like just catering to noobs too much. Like Black Ops 4, like, I always make fun of MLG. MLG is sort of like, you know, making a bunch of rules and a box everyone has to fit into, you know, when it comes fine, like, this is certain guns, certain streaks, certain things everything you can use, and making it real, like, you know, not as much fun. Like, making it competitive, like almost like a CSGO Lotto. CSGO Lotto, I used to say that so much. T Martin, dab on them haters, Pro Syndicate.
And we found this new site called CSGO Lotto, so I'll link it down in the description if you guys want to check it out.
And it's sort of like making like a CSGO game. It's like that's what I think MLG is. It's not that it doesn't make it competitive, it just sort of takes away the craziness and the sucking on the cock. I got some pubic hair out there. It takes away the fun. But, like, the games now are so, like, they cater to noobs so much. Like, the skill gap is so low. And in games like Modern Warfare 2, I mean, yeah, there were, you know, funny, crazy, overpowered guns and whatnot. But at the same time, it allowed for people who did well. Like, for example, let's just think of this. Like, in Modern Warfare 2, right, you could still, you know, you can get the Harrier, and honestly, it's pretty easy to shoot down, right? But, like, the chopper gunner and stuff, like, it wasn't very easy to shoot down. And then things on top of that, the guns that you would have to equip in order to shoot down score streaks, kill streaks, back then they were kill streaks, the guns or anything, or like secondaries or launches that you would have to equip to shoot down the kill streaks, gave you a penalty somewhere else. That's the point. Like, for example, if you wanted to equip the Javelin, that would be like a lock-on rocket launcher to shoot down, let's say, like a chopper gunner or the AC-130 or whatever, you would have to give up a secondary. But the secondaries in Modern Warfare 2 were like super OP. They were like awesome, like the Spaz 12 or the dual Kimbo Rangers or the freaking Rafikas or the dual Glocks. Or the dual Glocks, come on, those were badass. Or the Striker automatic AA-12 Terry Lewis freaking, gun, the shotgun, super shotgun from the movie, what are they called, the Expendables. You would be giving up those to get that, and that's just like, it's like a big trade-off, right? You're like, I don't know, man, like, but it was balanced. Call of Duty now, like Black Ops 4, for example, and you can extrapolate to other games because they're easy to shoot down the kill streaks or score streaks, as we like to call them now. Dude, what, a Titan FMJ 2 or whatever, or like a lock-on rocket launchers with danger close that take like, you aim it and within 2 milliseconds you're locked on, and all that work. It's just, it really is like a great example of like how that was awesome. And I mean, Modern Warfare 4 or whatever the hell it's going to be called, I mean, everyone thinks it's Modern Warfare 4. I mean, shit, it could be Ghost 2 for all we know, really. But the next game by Infinity Ward coming out, I hope they are paying attention. I mean, like, it wouldn't be very hard. Like, if you go back and play Modern Warfare 2 now, hey, speak of the devil, geez, there's Infinity Ward calling me right now. Let me know, hey, thoughts, we're listening to you. The game's awesome. We've hacked your webcam. We're already on it, buddy. That's what that message was right there on my text. What the f*** was I talking about? But like, you would think it isn't very hard. Like, you would look at like Modern Warfare 2, right? And like, you want to be a good game like Modern Warfare 4 or whatever, Ghost 2 coming out. And we're all pretty sure it's Modern Warfare 4, but who the hell knows, right? A lot of speculation and, Call of Duty, insiders that think they know what's up, but they don't know a damn thing, couldn't know shit from Shinola. But like, why would you not just emulate that? Like, the games now, for example, like I was saying earlier, and I sort of got sidetracked, the perks. Like, the perks are useless. The perks are second. Like, you can equip a class in Black Ops 4 with no perks whatsoever and do fine, and not even worry about it. Think like, okay, I'm doing great. Like, you can just put like 18 attachments on your gun, and you sort of feel like, well, whatever, I feel pretty good, right? But you never feel like a badass. In Modern Warfare 2 and even other Call of Duties, if you didn't have any perks, assigned, or you didn't pick any perks, dude, you would be like so outgunned and feel like such a freaking flaccid dick out there. You would just feel like as if you couldn't penetrate jack shit, man. You would feel like as if you're just like a soft, flaccid at a freaking, pool party with Hugh Hefner at the freaking Playboy Mansion. Nowadays, like, everything just sort of seems inconsequential. There doesn't seem to have any weight, like I said earlier. It doesn't seem to be any strength or any freaking, yeah, yeet, as that loser Courage would say, yeah, yeet. There's nothing, there's no freaking hype to it. Like I said, it's just off the cuff. It's from the heart, so to speak, as lame as that sounds, like off the heart. It's a freaking game, 8 thoughts. But yeah, but it isn't though, right? It isn't. We have all of us watching this. Anybody who watches this video and is honest with themselves knows that they have memories of games and how thinking about games in the past bring up like really good times. Like, you know what? I've done a lot of stuff in my life. I play professional basketball. I race motocross. I'm married. I've been to university. I've traveled the world. I've had a lot of good memories. I've been places. I've had, crazy nights. But still, these memories of games and the things we've done and those times in our lives matter, right? And that's why, like, you know what? It's nice to be able to try to at least, like, I know people think Call of Duty's dead and all that and it's over and like give it up. The halcyon days, as they would say, are done. But like, just gaming in general, like any game in the future, it's a multiplayer. Like, there's a reason why those old games are so popular. There's a reason why, like, I can go on Modern Warfare 2. I mean, it's still pretty viable on PC. Console, it's hacked to death. But you go on PC, I still play it. I still like it. And I didn't realize this, but like when I was watching Ackman's video, the game is 9 years old, man. 9 years old. I think I had hair back then. Like, honestly, 9 years ago. But yet, I can play that game this day and play it for like a couple hours and have more fun on that than I can on, most modern Call of Duty games. Like Black Ops 4, don't even want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Black Ops 3, it's just, yeah, they were good. Black Ops 2 was good. Black Ops 2, for example. Black Ops 2. I think that's the last modern Call of Duty where you had powerful kill streaks. Like, but still at the same time, like the perk system and whatnot, it just, they need to start realizing that there's a reason why people hold these old Call of Duties in such high regard. There was a freaking formula in place that worked. There were things that were in those games, and the way the games were set up and the balancing of the games were set up and just the way it was, presented to the consumer, that worked, that people loved, that people liked, that caused it to be such a big phenomenon. And I feel as though the developers, because they feel the need to change things, which is fine, right? Trying to, adapt and, just trying to make new things and trying to, bring new stuff to the market and stop, fatigue of the franchise, which is understandable. But now I think we should try to go back to that. You should try to go back to the winning formula. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. I mean, like Call of Duty sells, still the #1 game every year, unless like, GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. Like, besides those kind of crazy games by Rockstar, Call of Duty is going to be the best-selling game every year, but they need to realize that it could be the best-selling game like ever if they just tried to go back to where the roots were and the simple things and the fun things that made that game so great. Like Black Ops 1, great kill streaks. The chopper gunner was awesome. Bring back things that it's a game. It's an online first-person shooter, and like you want to have an MLG circuit, that's fine. You can put your little box over here and strip it down and make it super competitive, and that's cool. But you can still make the game a lot of fun for everybody, and everyone can find their own little place in that game, even with a big skill gap, and just balance it and try to emulate what things like COD 4 and even more so Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 did, and even Modern Warfare 3. I think that's really what we need to do in Call of Duty. I think it's with these developers, and if you're watching my video developers, I mean, like this is from someone who I think has a higher IQ than a freaking piece of on the bottom of a shoe. And I think people just need to start listening, because you guys watching the video definitely agree. I know you agree. I know not everybody agrees, of course, but nothing is absolute. But a large majority will say that those old Call of Duties were the most fun, were the best. And you know what? Bring it back, man. Bring it back, please. God, it seems like it'd be such a simple solution, but I don't know, man. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for watching my my little rant, passionate Call of Duty Halcyon Days blast from the past. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, listen, man, do me a favor. If you haven't done so, subscribe. And also, for those who have subscribed and did like the video, please hit that like button. It helps the video. It really does, help me get, some more people to know who I am and push me out to recommend it, to be honest. And last but not least, and most importantly, my friends, stay black. Don't hide cracker up to the shapeshifter building movie. So the spring come chill down the dodge, go try something, even go else just flat moons, fake else, the buildings. The fluoride is turning. The frogs. White man. Peace out, Lars. Bring you down. Thanks again. Appreciate it, man. Always support. You guys rock.